Hello, welcome to White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. If you like my channel, please press the subscribe button. So this is one of my compost bin that have added worms to. Mondays and Thursdays are usually the days when I maintain my compost and outdoor worm bin. So I'm just looking at the material. We've been having a little bit of rain, not a lot, but occasionally we'll get just a burst in a few minutes, like 15 minutes or less of strong rains, and then that's it. Or it will dew sporadically throughout the day. So I'm just checking now to see, oh, there my little wormies. Just checking now to see if I need to water the bin, and because I've been leaving the cover off. It is damp, and so the worms are okay, but it is not damp enough where it has 80% moisture content, so I need to wet it down a bit. The other bin over there seemed to be the same. Oh look, I got a garlic growing there. The top part of this is dry. This has the most worms in it. Plastic. I don't know where so much plastic is coming from. I don't know if it's blowing in. Yeah, this can definitely use a lot of water, although it feels as if the lower portion is fairly moist, so that is good. There are my babies. Yeah, I think it has enough moisture. It's just the upper portion of it, maybe the top 2 inches, that is not wet enough, but I think I'm going to give it just a little bit of moisture. I'm quite happy. This is my raised bed for my corns and red kidney beans. So we have almost full germination in this bed, and there is no evidence of cutworms. And I noticed that the plants that I start from seeds, they are not burning as much as the ones that I transplanted into the beds. Now these are my Jamaican sweet potatoes that were affected by the fungus gnats, so they're still holding on. Yeah, they're still holding on, but they're not looking so well. Look at this poor one, struggling to live. I don't know if it's gonna make it, but yes, so far these are doing okay. And this is my main sweet potato bed. Can you see all those little tiny plants in there? Those are my callaloo seedlings. So as soon as these mature, I'm going to be spreading them out throughout this bed, because this is my sweet potato and callaloo bed. So most of the plants in here, although they got burnt, they are still holding on, which is excellent. Some of them even look quite healthy and nice. For example, look at this Japanese yam. It does have a few little spots, but it's looking really good. And that one too. So I came out this morning, look at my plants, and I noticed that the leaves on this potato is missing portions of it. So I started to investigate to see what's going on. I found some bugs, 3 of them. 2 were around here and 1 here, and as you can see, this one, the leaf is being eaten too. Yes, so I found 3 bugs, 2 on this plant which has more damage and 1 on this one. They're striped, they're shaped like ladybugs, but they're striped black and white or some greenish white. I'm going to show them to you. I collected them in a container because I don't know if they are good insects or bad. So I'm keeping them until I can find out what they really are before I decide whether I'm going to make them live or terminate them. So these are the bugs that I saw on my sweet potato. Their head is brown, their stripe is beige, and it looks like a army green. So it looks like beige and a army green stripe. They're pretending to be dead now because I'm disturbing them, but as soon as you stop disturbing them, they will start moving again. So if any of you know what these are they ladybugs or are they pests for the garden? What are they? If you know what they are, please let me know. Now this is a part of my main garden, and we have almost full germination. My corn and peas, I've got pumpkin. So my corns and peas are doing well. I put 2 sweet potatoes in here because I want to see how they're going to perform in the main garden. And based on how they perform, I'm going to know if I can plant them in here or if I need to stick to the raised bed. So this is a pumpkin. Oh yeah, this is a pumpkin that I got from Unwhite. It's one that has a whitish green skin, or squash, not sure. And look, got lots of pumpkin germinating there, so I'll be able to transplant these as soon as they start growing the true leaves, which I can see is starting to come up. So we have almost full germination on the peas and corns, although the peas are growing a lot faster than the corns. But over here in this section here, going down to there and across, I planted some honey and cream corns. Now I don't know, these were not very young seeds. I've had them for at least 4 or 5 years, so not one single one of them germinated. So I'm going to be replanting the corns in here, not those, because I planted all of those that I had. So I'm going to be planting some more of the flint corns. I already have them soaked, so I'm going to have to get them planted out today. So I'm going to replant the corns in here. So between my worm farm and my sweet potatoes and this main garden, this is my little update. Let's see what's going on. In this bed. And you might be wondering why the things in my compost bin look like this, but oh, why is it feeling compacted already? I see the worms have moved down. I'm not seeing any worms in this section here. Okay, I'm starting to see them now. Yes, I guess they have moved down for the most part. Yeah, so the material in this raised bed, sorry, in this compost bin, I got it from my neighbor, because every year since they started gardening 2 years ago, they have been giving me their plants that they harvested and what's left of the plants, So I have been composting it and then feeding it to the worms, but this year I just put the worms in here so the worms can work on it faster, since as we had a late start to our spring this year, and I want to be able to harvest the material out here, because usually I would be able to harvest my compost, not casting but compost, at the end of the growing season, but I don't think I'm gonna have that option because of how late of spring we have this year. So I'm gonna make the worms break it down for me. Anyway, if you enjoy my video and you would like to see more updates, please give me a thumbs up. You can leave a comment in the section below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification for more updates like these. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day. Yeah man, time for grow.